Hey everybody, we are back for day 2 of training camp. Tons of exciting stuff coming up today. Why we plunge, where your funds go, awesome interviews, and of course, costume ideas. The essence, one of the most important pieces of the plunge is the amazing costumes we have seen over the year. We hope you are coming up with some great ideas this year. P-Bear, which one's your favorite from the last few years? There's a ton of them. Oh wait, that's right. You haven't been here for like 7 years. Which is your favorite overall? Yeah? All right. Well, you got a lot of catching up to. We got a lot of pictures on SmugBug from the last 7 years. You can go catch up on costume contests. Get at it, okay? That's super important. Reminder, we are into our 3-day fundraising contest, exclusive for training camp. Over the course of the 3 days, everyone who raises $250 goes into a drawing. We have 10 winners, awesome prizes like Dunkin' Donuts gift cards, Wegmans gift cards, JetBlue tickets, Amazon Echo, all kinds of cool stuff. And we have daily contests. Yesterday, we gave away a vintage Polar Plunge t-shirt for anybody who raised $25. Today, raise $100 today. You get this awesome sweatshirt that I am wearing and P-Bear's awesome scarf. Super exciting. That's all you have to do. That's not a contest. You just got to raise $100 today and you'll get these awesome 2 pairs of Polar Plunge apparel. Now, that's it. Let's get to the action. Take it over.
Why do you plunge? Why do I plunge? Why does anyone plunge? We may never know the answer, but some of your fellow participants have let us know what their motivation is for joining the Polar Plunge this year. Enjoy.
The Special Olympics do so much for my daughter. I do this so I can try to give back.
I'm a behavior therapist and proud to represent my buddies every year.
I was diagnosed with autism at 3 years old. I learned to help others and to treat them as you want to be treated. In fact, I worked as a developmental services worker at a group home and I love it.
I'm plunging for Special Olympics Massachusetts because the Polar Plunge is a tradition at my school, and it's an event that I want to participate in for years to come, to be part of that awesome community.
This will be my 3rd or 4th year plunging and I love it every time. I participate in honor of the many individuals I work with who participate in Special Olympics sports. My thoughts every year prior to plunging are pure adrenaline and excitement, especially with the crowd around you and seeing how many people came out year after year to support such a great cause.
I am a first-time plunger, taking the plunge in memory of a staff member's child as well as all of my students, past, present, and future, that I will have and will have the pleasure of supporting.
I am plunging for my brother Brian, who has autism, my friend Rachel, who has special needs, and all of my friends in the Access program around Natick and every single person who helps and participates in Special Olympics. I plunge for my grandson. The Special Olympics has been great for him. He enjoys the sports and most importantly, he enjoys the friendships he has made with the other athletes and the coaches. The best thing I ever did was to get him involved in the Special Olympics.
Thanks, Charles. This year, we're rocking and rolling when it comes to fundraising. We've already raised over $150,000, and I know we'll more than double that by the end of plunge season. Thanks to you all. An important part of any training camp is knowing what you're training for. In our case, why you're raising all that money and why you're freezing for a reason this winter. Special Olympics Massachusetts legend, Matt Millett, has that answer.
When most people think about Special Olympics, they think about a 100-yard dash, or like a 50-yard dash. Special is so much more than that. Special Olympics help the athlete confidence to live on their own, to speak about what they do, just to be themselves, to put their best foot forward.
High five, put in!
A couple of my friends say that once you get into Special Olympics, you tend not to leave, because you realize how such a great organization it is. Like, you think you're helping us, but we're actually helping you. I realize how much of a better person you can be. If you ever come to a dance, you'll probably never leave because the athletes just go crazy on the dance floor. Once you get hooked in Special Olympics, you tend not to leave for a while.
Next up, we're going to hear from several high school students on why they're involved in the Polar Plunge and, some fundraising tips from them and costume ideas. But the biggest thing is how they've inspired their school system to get involved in the plunge, why it's so important to be a part of this unified generation. And, their enthusiasm for Special Olympics Massachusetts. And we're really excited to hear from them. And I can't wait for you to hear it too. Check out these few students who just have a lot to share about the plunge.
Kind of question is really what made you want to sign up for the plunge, and if it's just because like your school did it, maybe that's great. But if it's just because like, I don't know, this is my first time, I've always wanted to plunge, like just would love to hear kind of what made you want to do this extremely insanely crazy situation.
I was saying this is my third year. So I do Massachusetts Association of Student Councils, and we partner with the Special Olympics every year. And so that's kind of how I was introduced to the plunge. It's a big annual event, obviously, at our conference in March, which can't happen in person, unfortunately, this year, but we're still doing it. And it's really fun when we do it because I've gone since freshman year, and, all the schools get dressed up, and it's a little bit of a competition, and it's just like a really fun thing. All the kids are out there on the beach, and we all run in together. And so that's always been really, really fun. And I'm on the board of MASC this year. And so I was talking to Patty. And so she was kind of explaining this year and, Special Olympics more, and it introduced it to me further. And so I just want to get really involved this year more than I have in the past. And I think Special Olympics is an awesome, awesome organization. And I love the plunge. I think it's fun. So, yeah.
Thanks. Awesome. Cool. Well, Wes, I'm going to throw you another question. What has it felt like when you've actually gone into the water?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It's honestly worse going into it than it is actually doing it. I find that you're in the water for like 5 seconds, and it's really not that bad. And it's not as cool. The worst part's the feet, I would say.
Yeah.
Like the feet and running. I mean, how I've done it in the past is like you run on the beach, like the cold sand back to the bus. But once you're on the bus, you're fine, like, because the heat's on. So that's been my experience. Before is worse than after, I think, because like the water's almost so cold that I think that when you're out of it, the wind feels warmer because you're wet. That's how I don't know. Yeah.
Jefferson, were you gonna
Oh
ask?
yeah, for me it's definitely like that, like the instant you go in and then you pop right back out, you get like the big deep breath. You're like the and then I like it when everyone runs out towards the cars or stuff like that. That's always fun.
I can throw in the towel.
You have to be far away.
Far away.
Yeah, I think, and like towel holder is almost the same thing as just like this moral support person. So I feel like that's your role too. It's like, I might not personally be taking the plunge, but I'm 110% in to support my team. And I think that's what you're going to be virtually as well. Just this awesome plunge supporter.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Wes, do you guys have a plan for Duxbury or individually?
Luckily Duxbury is right on the beach, so it's not too far to find water. So I think that our plan was to go as a student council, everyone that's involved, go separately to the beach, spread out there and run in together, and then part ways again, stay 6 feet apart. But yeah, do it all together, I guess, as best we can.
I think this is always a good question. Kind of can relate to plunge, but totally doesn't have to. But this is a good experience because, like Thayer, for example, you guys have been participating with Special Olympics, but not necessarily the plunge. But I'd love to learn like what inclusion means to all of you, especially being so involved with Special Olympics. So let me know like what you guys think about inclusion and what it means to you.
I can go first.
Okay.
I think in terms of like the Special Olympics, especially inclusion kind of means, making friends with people, like truly like friendships, like not just surface level friendships, but like, people that you talk to that you'll be friends with forever, that you'll always say hi to if you see them anywhere. Just like friendships like that with people that you might not have had you like before, had you not really, gone out of your way or like tried to meet new people different than yourself. And so I think that's what inclusion means to me, and kind of, just creating groups with diverse people and everything like that.
I think inclusion means that like everybody can do it and not just people that are necessarily like super good at it. Like everybody is able to do it.
Making friends.
Mm-hmm. Through bocce and through Unified Champion School. Awesome. Good stuff. Let's see. So do you guys have any like tips or tricks on how to get more students involved in your school? Or I know, Michaela, you are a team captain, so I don't know if you have any special tips and tricks up your sleeve as a team captain to bring in more people.
Yeah, I'm one of the captains along with Bella and Jefferson, so I think they could chime in too. But originally we kept it to the Special Olympics Club because we have around 100, 115 members. We kept it within the club for about 2 weeks. And then we decided to open up to the entire school. So we put in the announcements that got sent out. So the link got sent out to the whole school. And we found that we got a lot more donations that way. So just sending out reminders like once every 2 weeks, I think. And then we made a verbal announcement at a school meeting about it also.
Awesome. That's very helpful.
Yeah, I think Duxbury has a plan. So I think we're planning on plunging together on St. Patrick's Day. So I think we were all going to dress, St. Patty's Day theme, maybe some leprechauns, green, I don't know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any past favorite costumes from the MASC plunge, Wes?
Yeah, last year was probably my favorite costume. We were sailors thrown overboard, which I thought was fun. And so we had like a cardboard boat that we got, and then we all plunged in like a sailor costume and like had floaties and stuff like that. And like
we didn't wear costumes this year because it was the first year doing it.
Yeah.
But definitely gotta go Batman, gotta go superheroes, definitely. Go Avengers.
I would just say definitely do the plunge. It's such a rewarding experience every year. I look forward to it. The water's never as cold as you think, and it's always really, really fun. It's amazing. It's an awesome, awesome experience, and I would encourage anyone to do it. So
just do it. As Nike says, just do it.
As the plunge secondary slogan is just do it.
Just do it.
I'm gonna say be a towel holder.
Be a towel holder.
Awesome. Really appreciate you guys coming out and being a part of this, and keep spreading the word and keep being these star leaders at your school, and it'll go a long way. So it's pretty exciting to be a part of this. So thank you guys so much for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys. Awesome, guys. I hope you've been enjoying day 2 of training camp. I know I have. I've learned a lot. I hope you have too. One of the other super important parts of the Polar Plunge is costumes. Everybody looks forward to that each year. We've got all these great costume contest awards, and people get so creative. So we've got some awesome throwback photos for you. Check them out. Let us know which one's your favorite, and maybe you will even be featured in it too. Check it out.
All right, we had another awesome day of training camp today. P-Bear, what was your favorite costume throwback from today? That's right. These were basically new for you because you've missed 7 years of plunges. It's fine. We're not focusing on it. Ish. But anyway, super excited to wrap things up tomorrow. Exciting day coming for you. Don't forget, there's still time left today to be able to fundraise $100 today. You get to win this awesome sweatshirt, that awesome scarf Mr. P-Bear is wearing, and our overall fundraising contest. If you're able to raise $250 or more through the 3 days of training camp, some great prizes you get to choose from. So for P-Bear, for all the Special Olympics athletes, for everybody out there who's helping with the plunge this year, we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Check it out.